Hey fellas, I had to restructure a bit. The first is the elevator. I actually only flipped this because of the airlock section. So far the elevator had no special connection except to this corridor. It was in the middle, so I had a starting point. Now I also have the consumer shaft where the used consumers like water and air go up in that position. It's more in the middle now and safer. The later corridor connection will definitely be better this way. And in general, I can separate the section and departments more easily. It actually works better down here. Before there was no way to walk along here. It wouldn't be a bad thing, but it's more open this way. On the right, I'm leaving open the option of implementing a corridor directly to the elevator and in the middle. The spaceship entrance obviously needs to be mirrored, so the spacecraft at first has two places where you can enter. Later I will have to check whether the spacecraft should have hull defense spots, or whether it's too small for that. I have a great idea for how to fill the empty space in the transporter department. Here in the upper section I'm building a shaft through which the repair drones can fly. They will exit from the bottom of the airlock. When the airlock is open, they can fly out. The airlock is currently about 6 meters long. Later I will build a door or the side where the crew will have to go for possible decontamination. The airlock, what could it look like? I have at now 4 points. The first point is the initial control phase. The question here is it a problem that there is no direct access to decontamination from the transporter section? Of course, the transporter must have internal sensors that would indicate problems. In most cases, you would not leave the transporter for normal missions. In case of a risk, the transporter could dock at the airlock beforehand. Unfortunately, it would need some kind of docking adapter for this. The adapter would then also provide mechanical anchoring for the vehicles, a tight seal for the connection, stabilization during the docking process, and of course an interface for power and data transmission. I will put that on hold for now, perhaps I will come up with a good solution. The second point is air pressure. Clearly, this is all regulated in the airlock. I will build ventilation components and devices later, once I have the layout of the rooms. Then the cleaning phase. Either you simply enter the spaceship or you go through the door on the left and are cleaned. I still have to figure out what that looks like. So far I'm thinking about undressing, entering a device that irradiates you, and then showering. The last one is monitoring. The monitoring is controlled by the ship's AI. That's out of the box. We will see how far I get and what I notice on the fly. Then have a good one, stay tuned for more exciting content, and see you next time.